Hi everyone, Linda here. I've been working on lots of things. This is the mixed media morsels with cat hand, and I should go look at the video before I do this video, but this was number 9 to make a bird out of a circle. And so this is number 9, and this is the bird. Both of them are birds. The reason I did 2 is actually because I did this one first and realized this is where I'm usually putting the number and then putting the bird. Then I started the mask one, but it bled through because I wasn't I was scraping it with a credit card, so of course it went underneath. But I've been doing lots of different art things. Like I've done these. I did my fussy mussies or tussies or for your paper pantry. So I'll just show you. This is one of them. Terry O is hosting the swap, and they're only supposed to be 4 inches, but Terry, I'm sorry, mine got a little bigger. So that's one of them. They're all a little different, and I actually started packaging them, and I thought, oh, I should share them. So this is the other one. I'm putting them in with some of this, like I have this bag and this stuff, kind of like a corsage would be. And move these out of the way. And then trying to put them in like this. I had a cardboard in it, but then the bag would rip because it was just too puffy. So I think that's the way they're gonna go. So that's 1, that's 2, and then there's 1 more. So this is the way they're gonna go, like that. But that's the other one. You can't really see it that good. I used doilies, different doilies and different beads and different flowers and things like that. I started with burlap, this burlap paper as a base, so they're nice and firm, and I put some lace inside so I could stand the flowers up in it. So that's one thing I've been working on. And the other thing are these cards. I've been making lots of like cards. There's a couple of sympathy cards that I've made. I have to show you this wedding card because I really am happy with that. I just think it's so cute. I saw one like this on My Favorite Things, one of their new releases, and I can never wait for their new releases. So these are Tim Holtz birds. This is a bird cage that I had. I used an embossing folder like a brick wall there. Printed "Congratulations, Lovebirds" on my printer. And then this was a new punch that I got from Michael's. Michael's? No, Joann's. It was really little, and it was like $4, but it was on 40% off, so I thought, oh, that's really a good deal. So then these are other die cuts that I had, but I just thought that turned out really pretty. And that was definitely a copy from one I saw online from My Favorite Things. And so that one's going to my niece. Then, okay, so I want to do this, and I have some paper here. Now what I did is I put repositionable tape on here and then punched it out, but I don't think I punched, or I had the tape on there good enough. So this is going to be on this card because this is going to be the masking technique, and I think that's dry enough now. I don't mind the bleed through though, so I'm going to just do it again because I need to be more careful. So I'm just going to use some more of this paper. This is one of those ones that you're supposed, punches that are supposed to be for thick stuff. So, but it works good for this. This is just 2 pieces of, pretty thin, what is it? Pretty thin scrapbook paper. See, this is the cardboard I wrapped to put behind those, behind these things, but it ripped the bag, so the bags. Let's see. I want to use this repositionable tape, so I got to get some scrap paper. This is paper that I was painting today. See, it's like folded 4 times and I can punch it. Well, maybe. Okay, so I have to apologize. I haven't been posting things because I've been having, let's see, how do I explain this? My brother-in-law, my husband's youngest brother, has cancer and has been in a hospice since, well, for 8 months, and he was supposed to be there 3 to 6 months. And the poor guy, they've tried so many different kinds of medicines to, you know, to keep him pain-free, but they're having a really hard time with that. So, I don't know, we've been called a couple of times because they thought, you know, he really was going to pass away, and he really looked like it, and then he'd wake up. So that's happened like twice, and once was yesterday, and once was last Thursday, and I was there all night last Thursday. Last night I stayed till 10, and then he woke up at 8 at night and, you know, was asking where we were going and what we were going to do. So, you know, it's, I don't know. They're the experts on that kind of thing at the hospice center, and they don't even know, you know, what to tell us. But, so please keep him in your prayers that he rests and passes comfortably. It's just so hard to see somebody like that, and then it just brings back so much, because he looks so much like Gary, that it's really hard. And then on my way home, because I was pretty upset, I didn't have my lights on my car, and I got pulled over by the police, and that actually, they were very nice. He was a very nice police officer and very understanding of what I was, you know, telling him. And so anyway, so that, if, you know, please don't think I'm ignoring you, or it's just that there's so much on my mind right now and so much going on that it's hard to, you know, I try to watch the videos, and I do pretty good at that, but then when it comes to commenting, it's just hard to get there. Okay, so I have my flowers on now. I think I'm going to paint it with some black paint. This time I want to paint it right. The last time I did it with a, like I said, with a credit card, and you know, really, if you don't want it to seep under, you really should start in the middle of the flower. And I know that repositionable tape isn't really, like here, you can see right where, but if I press out like that, maybe it'll work. We'll see. So you should go from the inside of the flower out. Okay, so now I'm going to let that dry. I'm almost afraid to put this on it because I'm afraid it's going to make that glue stick more. feel like I should be with my brother-in-law all the time, but he has another brother that's there, and I don't want to. I've only known him for 10 years, and he's known him for 58 years, so I don't want to be in his way. But poor kid, he's had such a rough time in his life. Okay, so this is turning out much better. And then like some of the glue that's left, well, I don't want to rub it with my black fingers, but after it dries a little bit more, that can be taken off with one of these eraser things. If you don't have one of these erasers, these are great for, removing glue. It looks pretty nasty, but takes the glue off pretty good. So this one is working better because I knew when I was doing this one that it was going to seep under if I did that credit card, but I was kind of being in a hurry. And that one I used a different paint. You can see this is really flat and this is kind of glossy too. This time I just used this, another one of my St. Vinny's paint. Most of my paint is from there. I'd really like to use that all my paint up and start over again with a different kind of acrylic paint. Alright, so there you have it. This would be number 10, my masking. So I shared a lot of things today. I thank you for watching. All your prayers and support have meant so much to me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.